July. It's officially my birthday month.
I've decided on TikTok to set myself a goal. And it's kind of hard because I've been doing it for 10 years.
I'm impressed with myself.
Good morning, welcome to a new vlog. So this one is a little bit different. I'm actually on the train to London and I'm going to speak at an event at the Leadenhall building. I don't know if that's exactly how you pronounce it, but we'll see. Apparently it's a really beautiful view from there and it's with the company Impact. If you do affiliate marketing, you'll kind of understand what Impact is and what it does. If not, I'm sure we'll get some clips today to sort of demonstrate what that is. The panel that I'm on is all about like influencers side of things, like how we work with brands, how we prefer things to be done, etc, etc. So yeah, it should be interesting. I'm also using my fancier camera and it's just taking me half an hour to work out how to turn this stabilisation on, so I hope this is okay. But yes, we are here together. I'm here with my boyfriend. He is my registered cameraman for the day. And yeah, we've got an hour and 45 on the train. We're going to get some breakfast while we're on here and then we've got some time to kill and get over to where we're going. In so much when I have it on like stabilization mode. I don't know why, but hopefully you can hear me. We've bought a peach aloe tea from a place called Yifan. The aloe is actually quite nice and it's really sweet. I just needed something sugary. The tube is so hot, I'm just really not used to it. So I've got my fan, we're getting some sandwiches. And we've got about half an hour maybe? Yeah. So, quick eat and then we'll head back. But oh my god. London in the heat. Ooh, I'm not used to it.
Because people are just spending more time online. And in fact, the influencer marketing industry is expected to grow in excess of $21 billion.
I just had to do a little bit for socials. I fluffed it up a little bit, but I think we got it quite well.
The newest part of our monitoring suite is our web monitoring.
Right, we've got our mics. Mics up. Ready? I feel like we're in the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Oh my god, yeah.
Hey now, hey now. I will leave Tasha's links in the description and we're about to go on our panel. Look at the massive room. Ooh, ready?
I'm going to let Tasha and Alice introduce themselves. Two very different creators, both of them amazing. I'm going to let them speak in their own words quickly about their introductions, and I'm going to jump into some really interesting questions for you guys. Alice, do you want to go first?
Yes, so I'm Alice Thorpe. I am an influencer. I've been creating videos firstly on YouTube for over 10 years now. I've just worked out which makes me feel really old. And I also create on Instagram and I'm slowly getting my way into TikTok. I do lifestyle-based videos. I also do graphic design videos, so I like try and teach people how to do graphic design. It was kind of still a novelty that influencing was actually a job and a career. It was still like a very niche thing to be doing. I didn't do any outreach, it was more the brand brands coming to me, and right from the start being quite selective with the brands that I did choose, and I found that was the best way of sort of learning. It was kind of a learn on the go process.
How do you decide what's the right content for you, and kind of do you think about expanding into other formats? What's your thinking there?
When I started on YouTube, still on it a lot. I upload 30-minute long weekly vlogs, so mine is very long form. They're viewers that are like dedicated to watching it. However, the audience that I gained came from sort of in tutorial style videos, so they were sort of 10 minutes long. But I'm more increasingly going into short form because it is evident with all the stats we've seen them today how much that really can convert and how popular a video can become very quickly. So I'm sort of adapting to that and taking that long form stuff and cutting it down and trying not to ramble so much. And it's kind of hard because I've been doing it for 10 years, but I'm getting there. My TikTok hit 10k with me, I'm very proud of myself. So yeah, definitely short form's on its way, but I'm definitely going to stick to my bread and butter of YouTube because there is that core audience that do it, and the sponsorships from brands that I get on YouTube are the highest paying ones of the 3 platforms that I use, so it's worth going.
It is Friday. I've put my phone somewhere and I don't know where. It's Friday the 30th of June and I am still exhausted from the event on Wednesday. So obviously, amazing event. We were there till late. Our train home was at 11 p.m. Didn't get into Doncaster till like 1:30 in the morning. And obviously after an event like that, I'm always exhausted anyway. Never mind the fact that the train was so late, but I'm so glad we stayed that long because obviously the after party was really fun. I managed to speak to like a bunch of different people in the industry and it was just really nice. But my social battery is definitely struggling, I won't lie. So yesterday was a day spent of me playing Sims and watching Love Island. I'm very behind on Love Island, so no spoilers please, but is this focused? I realised it's not, is it? I don't get this. So this is my new camera, like I've mentioned, and it doesn't like automatically pick my face. I need to figure that out. It's the Sony ZV-1. If anyone has that, let me know how I can get it to just like auto focus on my face because I always forget to press it because I'm not used to it. Anyway, I'm rambling. I made myself a protein shake in the hopes it will energise me. I need to do life admin because I have a huge pile of clothes behind me that will not fit in my wardrobe, but I want them. I did a big boohoo haul. I feel like my fashion sense is just changing a little bit. Like I didn't feel myself in the things that I was wearing, and I always struggled when I was doing something other than just staying in the house. Like obviously when I'm at home, I can just put on like cycling shorts and a long t-shirt or something like this and it's fine. When I had like occasions and things to go to that required me actually trying, I found it really difficult. So I basically ordered like a bunch of like oversized long line like shacket things, shirts, like wide leg trousers, little crop tops. Like that's the vibe I liked, and I just need to put it in my wardrobe basically, and it seems like a very big job, so I've been avoiding it. I also, over the next couple of days, I'm going to figure out my content strategy, and I feel like the panel yesterday came at a great time because we talked a lot about content and what works and what doesn't and blah 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 blah. Really insightful. I wrote a lot of notes down about what various people said, and it's made me realise even more so. I know I mentioned this I think in last week's vlog that I want to make my reels and my TikToks more me, maybe less scheduled as such. I got really into the routine of scheduling and like figuring it out in advance, and it was great because I was scared of reels for the longest time. So actually being able to say that I managed that for 2 to 3 months, amazing. But on reflection, I do want to sort of change it up a little bit. I want to be able to just sort of sit down and film one and post it without like over-analysing it, you know, because I feel like that's the way it's all going. So I need to figure that out. I'm not sure if today's a filming day or not, because right now my headspace is like a little bit fuzzy still. I think I'm just a bit exhausted from the week, so we will see. But either way, I've got a bit ready, so I have no excuse. This camera is so weird. I've got no excuse. If I have the energy, I am presentable enough to film. And that in itself is actually not even an issue anymore. Like, the whole fun of like TikTok and stuff is the fact that people can just go on as their usual selves, no makeup, no judgment, and just film. And I think because I'm so used to long form polished content where you had like filming lights and a microphone and all that, I think I'm just sort of stuck in my ways a little bit. So it'll take some time for me to figure out, but I've registered it, processing it, thinking of ways I can combat it, and that's what we're doing. Will I tidy my office today? I feel like it's highly unlikely, but we'll see. And yeah, I will report back when something happens, because right now I am exhausted. I've decided on TikTok to set myself a goal of doing 10,000 steps a day, because, I mean, watch the video if you don't, watch the video if you don't follow me on TikTok. I want to feel better in myself, I want to actually move, I want to care for my mental health, etc, etc. So, in order to do that, this is the first big step I want to do. Literally, many steps. However, I feel like I can't sort of create this new me without sorting my shit out. So I'm going to tackle the big pile behind me. I'm also going to go into the wardrobe and figure that out. There's probably going to be some things I can either donate or put on Vinted. So we'll do that together, and then that's done. I'm going to bring my new favourite toy, the robot hoover, upstairs to hoover the office, and then we've got a fresh start, you know. I've got no excuses. I actually treated myself yesterday to some, like, a set from Gymshark, because I found these leggings on Vinted. I think they were like £10, but they retail at like 40 or 45, I think, Gymshark leggings, which I think is quite a lot considering I don't go to the gym. But they were so comfy. So they had their summer sale on, and I got both the leggings and like the matching sports bra for, I think it was 45 in total, which I feel is a pretty good steal. And these camo ones make me feel so confident, and I'm so comfortable in them that I feel like it's a worthy investment, especially if I'm going to be doing this like walk-in / fitness challenge, because I won't just be sticking to like indoor walks, because that will get boring very quickly. So I want to make sure I'm comfortable enough to wear whatever I'm wearing inside outside as well. And obviously sometimes I'll just do walks in like regular clothes, but I think it'll be good to sort of, especially on days when I'm like having an office day, to just put, hi Gillis, to just put like a gym set on, so I'm in like that gym mindset, you know. And the camera's confusing you. And actually, I think the only pair I'm going to get rid of leggings is these, because firstly this set here is very, very snug. Like, these fit me a while ago, but I love it a lot and I don't want to get rid of them because they were my favourite set. However, even back then these ones were so tight. They're from Fabletics. They were very kindly gifted to me, but I just never felt quite comfortable enough in them. Like, they were a bit too small for me, so I'm going to put these on Vinted because I feel like someone will love these, and they're like super thick, so they're perfect for winter. I feel like this is okay, you know. I've got like 3 complete sets, 2 pairs of leggings. These are like just t-shirts, like baggy t-shirts, but I've seen people call them pump covers. Obviously I don't lift, so It's not really a pump cover for me, but. And then we've got cycling shorts, which I live in, and there's a couple in the wash. And then just some like loose sports bras. Magic. You know what? I couldn't even tell you what time it is or how long it's been. But the chair in my office is now empty. And all I have left to do is I need to move this pile that I collected. I had a stall because I can't reach the top of the wardrobe. I need to move that pile. I need to put away my bit of clothes in here. This is sort of mine and my boyfriend's. And I've also done like 4 loads of washing today. I feel very domesticated. So I need to go and put the last load in the dryer, bring everything in that's dry and put it away. Why is putting away the clothes always the hardest part? Like putting them in the washing machine, that's fine, I don't mind. It's actually quite satisfying. Hanging them on the airer, also quite satisfying. But actually putting them away is not quite as fun. And I have a rather big pile to go through. So I'm going to go through and fold these. This camera, I can't see, this camera's supposed to be made for vlogging, but I'm not sure about it yet. I've only ever used it as like a standing one. So I'm going to fold these. And then I also need to do Water Wednesday on a Friday. It's been a while since I've done Water Wednesday, but my plants are in desperate need of some love and attention, so it's got to be done. Morning, it is Saturday and I'm in my office. I've started the day really well and I've actually just been for like a half an hour walk and I've done almost 4,000 steps and it's only 10 a.m. So I feel like that's pretty good because some days I could still be in bed at 10 and not start work till like 11. So I'm impressed with myself. Office tidying is pretty much done. I hope that's not making the light strobe. It is, isn't it? Just put my head in the way, does that help? I just need to list those vintage clothes and they're just sort of piled down here. But in terms of like general clutter, we're doing good. I set myself a timer, it's got 40 seconds left, so a little 15-minute timer. And that's really helpful. I've written my plan for the day. I actually have some of these planners left still from my old little stationery store I did. So I'm thinking I'm going to list them on my actual shop. But before I do that, I need to make sure I've got the packaging to be able to send them because obviously I've not ordered packaging for ages because I've not been sending them out. So I need to make sure I've got the packaging to do that. Maybe that's a task for this month. Happy July. I can't believe it's July. It's officially my birthday month, which I realise kind of works against me for the whole 10k a day thing because there's going to be some birthday celebrations going on and I feel like the last thing I want to be doing is 10k steps. But I'm hoping by, like, my birthday is not till the 23rd, so I'm hoping by then I'm just sort of in the flow of it and it's more natural as opposed to forced. So we'll see. I think on my actual birthday we're having a barbecue and then the day after, me, my boyfriend, my mum and dad are going to go and do an escape room, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, should be fun. And I'm also going to the lakes again, the Lake District, which is going to be beautiful. And that's obviously going to be easy. A very easy place to get 10k a day in because it's so beautiful there. But yes, today's agenda, we are going to a little craft fair thing at a local like shopping village. So I'm going there with my mum and dad, potentially my boyfriend. He's asleep on a night shift, after a night shift, so we'll see if he's awake enough when that happens. Is this focused? And then I'm doing some work this morning. I'm going to make a content plan because yesterday it didn't happen. But I am feeling motivated today. Getting out and getting ready early has really helped. And then later on I'm going for tea at my mum and dad's because, again, my boyfriend's on nights and spending the evenings by myself gets kind of lonely sometimes. So I'm going to go, I think we're having shepherd's pie, which I'm very excited about. Sunday, my loves, and I feel like this week I've been a really bad vlogger. I'm gonna blame going to London and enjoying the free bar a little bit too much, mixed with doing a lot of socialising because it sort of wrote off 2 days of this week, and then obviously I need a day off at some point, which was yesterday, and I'm also doing the 10k steps a day thing, which means I'm sort of vlogging on my phone as well. So basically I'm just full of excuses. My step count so far today is, I have my watch on my foot, this is why I'm looking down here, is 3,871, and it's 2 p.m. I was like at 10,000 yesterday at 3 p.m. So I'm very behind. I actually overslept because I didn't realise the alarm I set yesterday was set to only weekdays, and obviously it's a Sunday so it didn't go off. So I didn't wake up till 9:30, which I'm really annoyed at myself about. I was trying not to beat myself up about it, but still kind of frustrated. So I didn't get a chance to go out on a morning walk this morning because I have a lot of work to do, so I needed to sort of prioritise being able to work, which means I'm doing a lot of walking today. I've done one walk on there so far and it was 30 minutes. Yeah, so 33 minutes and I got 3,500 steps roughly. So basically I need to walk on that for like an hour and a half to get like the full 10k a day, which actually is not that bad because I was only going to do like 10 minutes, and then once you're on, it just sort of happens and you carry on. So yeah, I don't really have anything to show you like creative wise. All I'm doing right now is planning my content for the next 2 weeks mainly. I think I've figured out a little system that will work better for me. It's a mix between, my camera died and I filmed a clip on my phone but forgot to turn the camera around, so enjoy this picture of my wall and also me walking on the walking pad whilst I explain myself. So as I was saying, I'm trying to find a balance between sort of teaching you guys things and also showing me as a person. I think I sort of got lost in the old school way of like lip syncing to funny, relatable things, and that's sort of it. I don't know, it was lacking a bit of something. So what I've found is I'm sort of trying to do 3 videos a week, so 3 reels a week, a carousel where I'm sort of teaching something or sharing my favourite of something, or showing you a resource for design, etc, etc. And then I've also found like a relatable thing, so like graphic designer problems, like relatable little illustration or something, and hopefully that's quite shareable, so if there's other designers watching my Instagram they'll share it, and obviously that helps with like growth and all that. So yeah, I think I've got a bit of a balance. I've also got in there lifestyle, so behind the scenes stuff, my setup, my design process, just like a real deep dive into what I do, and I think that should work okay. So yes, I need to like gather all the information for this, so I might as well put my desk up tall again, get the walking pad back out and do another stretch of walking. Plus it's quite cold in here, which I'm glad to be saying because it's been so hot for the past few weeks, so I feel like if I walk it'll warm up a little bit. And that is the end of the vlog. I have a very important question that I'd love to know the answer to. What is your average step count per day? As you know, I'm doing the 10k steps a day and I'm intrigued to know what you guys do because mine was shocking. So yes, no lying, tell me the truth, I won't judge you. How many steps on average do you do per day? Thank you so much for watching the vlog and I'll see you next week for another one. Bye.